Hey everyone, have you ever felt like you're running and running every single day, but really feel like you're not getting anywhere? Like you've hit all the milestones, like you went into med school, you got through that, you finished your residency, you finished your fellowship, you landed the perfect job, or you're on your second or third job and you feel like you should have made it by now, but you might still be stuck wondering, like, why doesn't this feel like success? Like you're making good income, but you still don't feel free. And if that sounds like you might be stuck in what I call the medical hamster wheel. Let's talk about how to get off that wheel for good. So stay tuned.
Welcome to the Passive Income MD podcast, where we talk about creating your ideal life through multiple streams of income. If you enjoy hearing about this stuff, make sure to hit subscribe. Now let's get on with the show.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Passive Income MD podcast. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had another great week. This week, we're going to talk about a topic that hits home for so many doctors, and it's this concept: why your high income might still be keeping you stuck. We're going to think about that. How has our life been set up to actually keep us where we don't want to be? And then ultimately, how can we take our first steps toward freedom? So let's talk about the concept of the medical hamster wheel, or the hamster wheel of doom, as some of you might have seen me refer to it in some of my talks. It's like that exhausting loop that so many of us are stuck in. Like you show up, you work hard, you take care of your patients, you chart late at night when you're not even technically getting compensated for it. You get your paycheck every 2 weeks, or you get your reimbursements, whatever it is, and then you do it all over again. At first, maybe it feels like your sense of purpose, your mission in life, but slowly over time, it starts to feel like a chore. It starts to feel more like survival than anything else. The funny thing is, this is the kicker. Many of us don't even realize it. Like we're so used to running at full speed that sometimes we just forget to ask ourselves, like, am I actually moving closer to where I want to be? Am I actually moving forward? Or am I just spinning in place? Just to let many of you know, many of our blog posts actually tie into what the podcasts talk about each week. This week's blog post is going to be like why high income doesn't equal financial freedom for doctors. So if that sounds interesting to you, head over to that blog post too as well. I mean, I know so many physicians making 300, 400, 500,000 a year, and yet they still feel broke in a way. Or maybe the word isn't broke, but they feel like they're just doing okay. And why is that? It's because our income stops the moment we stop working, meaning that if you don't show up in the hospital clinic, we don't get paid. So we don't actually own our time. Time equals money for all of us. And your job, whatever that is, whether you're owning your own practice or whether you're employed by someone else, that job still owns you and your time. So for us, high income makes us look wealthy, but true wealth, when we talk about real wealth on this podcast, on our platforms, real freedom, it's when you get to choose how you spend your time and who you get to spend your time with. To me, that's financial freedom. That's life freedom. And that's the ultimate goal with all of this.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Just want to ask you a quick question. Are you ready to take your medical career beyond the traditional boundaries of medicine and amplify your impact? Well, I want to tell you about the Leverage and Growth Accelerator community. Just so you know, we created this exclusive community just for physicians like you who want to expand their identities without giving up their doctor identities. It's an add-on. It's not a replacement. When we hosted our first Leverage and Growth Summit, I know many of you have been part of that, we realized that so many doctors were inspired by the what and why of entrepreneurship, but needed help with the how and when. And that's why we created this community called the Leverage and Growth Accelerator to help doctors learn how to start, grow, or scale a thriving business and connect with like-minded individuals who also want to make a positive contribution to the world. Within this community, you're going to experience a life of greater fulfillment. It's really a powerful antidote to burnout where you can leverage your medical degree for new opportunities and take command of your time and schedule so you can invest in your family's future while enjoying today. In the Leverage and Growth Accelerator, you're going to have access to educational materials, you're going to have insights from expert speakers, small group coaching, and most importantly, you're going to have community support to help you realize your untapped potential in 2024 and beyond. And we're so confident in the transformative power of this members-only community that we're offering the first 30 days for free. If you're interested, I want you to take advantage of this. This window of opportunity is not going to last forever. So go now to lgacommunity.com. Again, that's lgacommunity.com. If you're ready to take your medical career to the next level and make a profound impact in the world and do it together with other like-minded people, it's time to join us. We can't wait to see you inside.
So let's get honest with ourselves for a second. When we feel like we're stuck in this cycle, whether we realize it or when we realize it, it's not just like frustrating. It can feel exhausting, like your energy is drained. And the thing is, it doesn't feel like there's any relief. And if you couple that with what feels like what's happening in medicine today, job satisfaction going down, autonomy going down, our life circumstances when in medicine aren't going in the right direction, it doesn't feel great, right? And the worst part is we don't often talk about it. Like we're told to be grateful. We're told to do our jobs, to not complain. We signed up for it, right? But what's the cost? We miss time with our families. We miss time when our health is good. We miss those prime years. We skip vacations or shorten them. We work long hours. We miss our kids' recitals, our kids' sporting events. There's like this constant sense of guilt for many of us that we're missing all of those things, but working hard because we want to support our families. It's like this constant conflict. Yet we know we signed up for this in a way and we trained so hard for this and this is what we wanted, but in some ways we're just barely holding on. Now to clarify, I'm not saying that you or all of us should quit medicine. It's an amazing profession. There's so much purpose in there and there's so much mission in there. But what I am saying is that many of us should at least consider, or we need to stop relying on medicine as our only source of income. That's the first step off the wheel. When we actually realize it's possible, we start to kind of dip our feet into another pool. Like when I started creating passive income, scalable income, whatever you want to call it, mainly through real estate investing. And that was about a little over 10 years ago. And I just started doing that because I saw other people doing well with it. Other physicians creating time freedom for themselves. I started buying back my time little by little. Now, it's not a get rich quick scheme by any means. Again, if anybody's selling you a get rich quick scheme, you should probably look the other way or run. But what it did allow me to do was to slowly gain income outside of medicine so that I could control my time in medicine. I could say no to moonlighting or picking up extra shifts. I could give up some of my nights and weekends to spend time with my family. I remember I had worked 4 Thanksgivings in a row, 4 24-hour shifts in the hospital on Thanksgiving, missing our big celebration, our family celebration. And I ate the turkey in the hospital, which actually wasn't that bad in our hospital. And actually that 5th year when I was scheduled again for Thanksgiving, I actually gave that shift up. Now that was extra pay. There's some sort of overtime pay for holiday shifts, and it's a 24-hour shift, which is quite lucrative in our world. And at first it felt like I was going to lose out on money. But when I got to spend time with my family, how precious it was, I enjoyed my time. I realized that this was worth it, meaning that I wasn't missing out on something. I was gaining something else. And honestly, that felt so free for me. I didn't need to stop practicing medicine. It's just that I had the option, the control, and it really started to open up my mindset and the world to me. And it actually made medicine a lot more interesting, a lot more passionate, a lot more fun for me. At the end of the day, freedom, whatever that is for you, it creates options, and options give you your life back. So this is where we have to start thinking. What do you actually want your life to look like? What would you do if your job became optional? I'm going to guess that many of you would continue to practice medicine, maybe just not exactly the way you're doing it now. All of this stuff, this is your what in life, right? What do you want? Your why you want it. What's the purpose in all this? And figuring those out, it's the first step and the second step towards financial freedom. So many of you might be thinking, I don't even know if I'm stuck in the hamster wheel. I have this feeling, but I'm not sure if I truly am. Well, actually, this week I created a quick resource for you. It's called 5 Signs That You're Stuck in the Medical Hamster Wheel and How to Get Out. It's a free guide that'll help you identify if you're spinning your wheels and give you a few simple steps to start changing direction. Just head on over to the show notes or over to this week's blog post. And you'll be able to get that free download from us. So my challenge to you is don't wait till you hit the wall. Don't wait till you're so far down the road that it feels like it's impossible to change. Don't wait till your time has passed, your health has gone, you've missed time with your family to actually figure out where you're at and then how to actually create change in your life. Start building the life you want today. Surround yourself with the right people. You obviously understand the importance of education because that's what we've been in. And actually you're listening to this podcast, so you're part of the right community. So keep going. Figure out how to enjoy your life. Live life on your own terms. That's what we're here for. If we can support you in any other way, please let us know. Have a great week. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the show? Let me know by dropping a review in the podcast app you're listening to us in. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe. Join thousands of physicians who are also on this journey to creating their ideal lives through multiple streams of income. Learn more at our website, passiveincomemd.com. Thanks again for allowing me to be a part of your journey. See you next time.